The world of smartwatches is on the brink of a major evolution, and 2025 could mark the biggest leap forward for Apple's wearables since the original Apple Watch debuted a decade ago. If you're wondering whether you should hold off on upgrading your current Apple Watch, or if you're just curious about what's coming next, this comprehensive deep dive will walk you through everything we know so far about the upcoming Apple Watch Series 11, the rugged and powerful Apple Watch Ultra 3, and the surprisingly bold comeback of the Apple Watch SE 3. Apple might have taken a conservative approach in 2024 with its Series 10 update, but if the leaks and internal chatter are accurate, the 2025 lineup is set to rewrite the rulebook. From advanced AI fitness coaching to a potential redesign of the SE with plastic materials and 5G upgrades for the Ultra, this fall could bring one of Apple's most exciting watch launches yet. The current state of the Apple Watch Y 2025 matters more than ever before we explore what's ahead. It's important to understand why expectations are sky high for this year's models. Apple fans were understandably disappointed by the Apple Watch Series 10 in 2024. Despite early rumors hinting at a dramatic design overhaul and potential health innovations, what we got instead was a watch that looked almost exactly like its predecessor. Yes, the bezels were slimmer and the chassis slightly thinner, but the design language remained virtually unchanged from the Series 9, and the performance bump was minimal. To make matters worse, the Apple Watch Ultra and SE models didn't even receive updates in 2024, leaving them powered by aging chips, while competitors like Samsung and Garmin introduced newer hardware and more dynamic software capabilities. That's why many industry watchers are calling 2025 the make or break year for Apple's wearables strategy. The good news: it looks like Apple is taking that challenge seriously. Apple Watch Series 11, a smarter, sharper, and more personalized experience. The first major release this year will be the Apple Watch Series 11, expected to launch in mid-September 2025 alongside the iPhone 17 lineup. As usual, the watch will be announced at Apple's annual fall event, likely held on Tuesday, September 9th, with pre-orders opening on September 12th and units hitting stores on September 19th. So, what's actually new with Series 11? Smart features, WatchOS 26, and the rise of AI coaching. While Apple hasn't officially revealed the Series 11 hardware yet, they did announce WatchOS 26 at WWDC 205, and it's full of exciting features that give us clues about the upcoming watch. One standout addition is Workout Buddy, an interactive voice-based AI coach built directly into the watch. Users will be able to choose from a variety of AI voices that not only guide you through personalized workouts but also offer real-time feedback based on your health metrics. It's a fusion of machine learning, real-time biometrics, and motivational coaching, designed to take your fitness game to the next level. Think of it as Apple Fitness Plus meets Track, but on your wrist. Health and wellness, new sensors, and smarter insights. Although not confirmed, several leakers suggest the Series 11 might introduce improved health sensors, including potential upgrades to the heart rate monitor and blood oxygen tracking system. There's even a possibility of passive stress detection using a combination of skin temperature, heart rate variability, and motion sensors to alert users to early signs of burnout or anxiety. Apple may also enhance its sleep tracking algorithms, allowing for even deeper insights without needing extra accessories or manual input. With increased interest in mental wellness, expect Apple to double down on subtle, non-invasive biometric data collection. Series 11 pricing breakdown: despite inflation and rising manufacturing cost, Apple is expected to hold the base price of the Apple Watch Series 11 at $399 for the aluminum 41mm version. The larger 45mm model will likely retail for $429, and adding cellular capability bumps the cost by another $100. Premium band options and stainless steel or titanium finishes will push the price further, potentially crossing the $700 plus range. For custom builds, Apple Watch Ultra 3, rugged, smarter, and finally slimmer. The most extreme watch in Apple's arsenal, the Apple Watch Ultra 3, is also due for an upgrade this fall, and early rumors suggest a number of impressive features and hardware refinements. Connectivity, 5G, and satellite integration. Of the most significant upgrades expected in the Ultra 3 is the introduction of 5G connectivity, bringing ultra-fast data speeds to your wrist. This would significantly improve the experience of using cellular features on the watch, from downloading workouts or music to placing clearer FaceTime audio calls in remote locations. But that's not all. Rumors also point to the inclusion of satellite-based emergency messaging, making the Ultra 3 a serious piece of survival gear for hikers, mountaineers, and adventure travelers. Think of it as a mini satellite phone for your wrist. giving you peace of mind even when you're off the grid. Display and design, even bigger, even brighter. The Apple Watch Ultra already boasts the largest and brightest display of any Apple Watch. But according to supply chain analyst, the Ultra 3 may push the envelope even further with a slightly larger display area and increased brightness for extreme outdoor conditions. What's more intriguing, though, is talk of the Ultra 3 becoming slimmer and more refined, potentially shaving off some of the bulk. That has made the Ultra series a tough sell for users with smaller wrist. This change would make the Ultra more wearable for everyday users, without compromising on durability. Ultra 3 pricing, a premium experience. Apple Watch Ultra 3 is expected to start at $799, the same as its predecessor. However, if Apple adds 5G, satellite features, or new sensors, a slight price bump to $849 or even $899 is possible, especially if there are multiple variants, such as a Wi-Fi-only model or new color finishes. Apple Watch Series 3, the budget king returns with a twist. Perhaps the most surprising product of the 2025 lineup could be the long-awaited Apple Watch Series 3. Last updated in 2022 with minimal changes, the Series has served as Apple's entry-level watch, offering core features at a more affordable price point. But in 2025, the Series 3 could finally get the meaningful upgrade fans have been waiting for: a plastic redesign. One of the most intriguing reports is that the Series 3 might feature a plastic, or more accurately, a composite polymer chassis to reduce weight and lower cost. This would allow Apple to price the Series even more competitively, making it the most affordable way to join the Apple Watch ecosystem. Not only would a plastic design reduce production cost, but it could also open the door to bolder color options, lighter weight, and potentially even improve durability for younger users or fitness enthusiasts. Modern Internal Series 3 is expected to receive a major chipset upgrade, potentially the same silicon used in the Series 10 or even Series 11, offering snappier performance, better battery efficiency, and full support for all WatchOS 26 features, including the new Workout Buddy AI coaching experience. Pricing expectations: Series 3 will likely retain its starting price of $249, making it an incredibly attractive option for those new to smartwatches or looking for a backup fitness wearable. Expect the cellular version to cost around $199, $329, depending on configurations. Apple Watch to 0 to 5 micro AI. And beyond, there has been speculation for years that Apple would eventually shift its watch lineup to micro displays, offering brighter visuals, better battery life, and improved outdoor readability. However, according to insiders and manufacturing reports, this transition is still a few years away. While micro isn't expected in the Series 11 or Ultra 3 this year, it may debut in 2026 or 2027, possibly first arriving in a premium edition of the Ultra. Instead, Apple seems to be betting big on AI and personalization. With WatchOS 26, the Apple Watch becomes more than just a health and notification tool. It becomes your intelligent assistant. Expect deeper Siri integrations, faster context-based responses, and even on-device AI processing, eliminating the need to constantly ping a cloud or your iPhone for responses. Final word: should you wait for the Apple Watch 2025 lineup? If you're still using an Apple Watch Series 7, say first gen, or an older model, 2025 is the year to upgrade. Between the redesigned Say, the smarter and more connected Ultra 3, and the Series 11's refined features and AI coaching tools, Apple is finally pushing the watch lineup into the future. With 5G, AI Workout Buddy, smarter sensors, and even satellite messaging, this isn't just an iteration year, it's a full-scale evolution. Whether you're focused on fitness, health, adventure, or just smart style, the Apple Watch 2025 lineup has something for everyone. So mark your calendar September 9th, 2025, because the future of wearables is just around the corner.